Unifying with the Spirit. Hi everyone, Antonio Thornton. March 2nd, day number 61 of 365 Science of Mind. Today's lesson reads, Unifying with the Spirit. And it starts out with, or I will start out rather, with a quote for today. And that quote reads, "So powerful is the light of unity that it can illuminate the whole world." And that is, I feel, a fantastic quote for this lesson today, Unifying with the Spirit. And the lesson starts out, "Hear, O Israel, the Lord our God is one Lord." This is a statement of the unity of all life. Einstein believed in one physical law that comprehends, coordinates, and synthesizes all physical laws. This, from the greatest mathematician of modern times, philosophically and spiritually viewed, is no different than saying that there must be one final mind, power, spirit, or reality in the universe flowing in and through all things and governing all things. This is what we mean when we say that God is all there is. This is it. Science, logic, mathematics, reason, and revelation are on the side of the one who boldly proclaims the allness of God. We shall do well to follow this path because it means that in the last analysis, right has no opposite, good cannot be denied. Feeling and thinking and sensing this allness, we enter into the conscious communion with it, and in some subtle way we do not understand, its essence flows out into our acts, spilling itself in and through everything we do and bringing to bear upon the problems of life an intelligence greater than the human and power that is transcendent. Now that's a mouthful, that last sentence there, but I'm just going to sum it up in this: be that light in the sense, in the space of darkness. Be that light. Be the thing that you know is the right thing, and what your actions will do is pour out into the rest of the world a lightness, a joy, a peacefulness that positively impacts everyone around you. Everyone around you. How can we be that? How can we be that? That we show up in a way that lights the world. We do that through recognizing our oneness with God, and the oneness with God, and the oneness with God within every other person, and the oneness with God within every other thing. What does the text say here? Feeling and thinking and sensing this allness, we enter into a conscious communion with it. Just the mere thought of God is all, and we are an extension of this divine power. We are an extension of it. Just that concept in itself is what puts us in conscious communion with that power of divine intelligence. It says, in essence, its essence flows out into our acts. What does that mean? It means that we're doing good. That's what it means. It means that we're doing good, not just from a volunteering or altruistic or philanthropic perspective, those things are great. But how can we, in the day-to-day, in the activities that we participate in, how can we shine that light? One thing I will tell you, and this is part of the practical application of this lesson, is smile. Smile. I know that's something that I am doing a lot better at. I tend to have a very serious look on my face, but just smiling is a very simple, subtle, and free way to allow the essence of God, the essence of the divine to flow out in our acts, spilling itself in and through everything we do and bringing to bear upon the problems of life an intelligence greater than the human and a power that is transcendent. How can you help, as they would say, spread the good word? And you do that in any way you know how, in any way you see fit and appropriate for your lifestyle. This is my way. This is my way. My intention is that these videos will not only grow myself, which is why I did them in the first place, but it will also, in growing myself, grow the collective consciousness, and directly by you viewing these videos and feeling uplifted in some form or fashion. So now for me is that the essence of life, the essence of love, the essence of divine intelligence is flowing through me into you, and sequentially and prayerfully out into the rest of the world. That is our job. So identify that for yourself. Identify that for yourself. What things can you do to unify yourself with the Spirit and allow that Spirit to flow through you, to be that light in the world, to shine on the others so that they feel that Spirit without you even having to do anything. So we're going to go ahead and move into our affirmation and meditation for today. And as always, we like to start out with a deep breath. And I'm going to say this in first person, of course, as I always do, and welcome you to receive it or receive whatever is there for you in your own spirit. So we're going to go ahead and take a deep breath today and let it out. Today I am affirming the supremacy of good, and everything within me responds to this thought, understands its meaning, and announces its presence. There is a power flowing through me into everything I do and think, automatically making everything whole. There's a transcendence, coordinating, unifying, causing all the experience of my life to blend into its unity, into its oneness, and proclaiming the power of its might. As a child accepts life without question and love without argument and action without anxiety, so do I spontaneously accept the operation of this power as the divine governor of everything I do, the divine provider of all of my needs, and the divine presence diffused through all of my thinking. I know this is our meditation and affirmation, but I just want to read that sentence one more time. As a child accepts life without question and love without argument, and action without anxiety, so do I spontaneously accept the operation of this power as the divine governor of everything I do, the divine provider of all my needs, and the divine presence diffused through all my thinking. And so it is. All right. Here's to another great lesson today, unifying with the Spirit. And I really, really hope that you got some great value from that lesson, as I did today. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and end this episode. And I look forward to seeing you tomorrow for another episode of 365 Science of Mind. Take care.